content issue. Um, I've been watching the Buddhism Hotline for the past almost 9 years, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, okay, well, because last night, I watched the Hotline, Tuesday night, and I'm sitting here thinking, how long before YouTube removes the hotline, the Buddhism Hotline? And it is worth watching, but the thing is, it's just that YouTube has this community guideline, and I'm sitting here, I'm going, and I agree with the viewers that do watch the hotline on YouTube, and they mention YouTube at least 3 or 4 times within the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, because there were content on the channel like defending Epstein, loving your pet. Now, this last one, Are You Hard? I'm thinking like, okay, I'm sitting here watching this, and he opens the door wide open to get prank called, to get trolled, all this shit, and he gets mad and he blames the tech guy, the IT guy on the program. So as I'm watching this, I'm like, he says, "Are you hard?" I'm thinking like, dude, you asking the dumbest question, and like I'm thinking, you're thinking, couldn't this guy have really thought about what YouTube can do to his channel, and have certain videos that's uploaded removed? So I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, I mean, you have really starting to push the like really pushing the boundaries, man. Really pushing the boundaries, And I mean, I don't want to go away. I think it's pretty entertaining, really entertaining and stuff like that. So it's more of a kind of a comedic comedy thing, comedy, and it's funny, it's entertaining, it's also pushing the boundaries a little, because there was a promotion of Jonathan's green pea shampoo. And I'm like, okay, now this is, I got to hear this. So he gets a call from a supplier, and he says one of the workers jerked off in the batch, in the shampoo, the chemicals that create the shampoo. He jerked off and he nutted it, and he ejaculated into the shampoo. And I'm thinking like, oh man. Now, if that happened in real life, there'll be so much recall. People are like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what are they thinking, And he goes, what we're going to do? We're going to move on. We're going to continue to sell the shampoo. I'm like, how many red flags are viewers seeing here? Because viewers will be like, this guy's really pushing, but also the reaction he's making after hearing a certain song or some kind of, anime thing, and he's humping the air and shit. Sunday night, he took a microphone and pretended to hump his co-host and shit, the Jimmy guy, And I'm thinking like, yeah. And I'm thinking like, too, I agree with one of the viewers. Like, how long before YouTube decides to take action? Because I remember they did a content titled "Need to Stop." Need to ban GTA 6 because GTA 6 is coming out this year, and I kind of did the I said roses are red, Kamala ain't black, Joe has dementia, Hunter's on crack, and he had a guy on there that looked like a young Rick Moranis. And when I said that, he said, "What are you on?" I said, "Whatever it is, better be some good shit." And so I kind of like go off. So I said, "Jonathan, I have an idea." And he goes, I have an idea too. I don't care about your idea. I said, well, it's a game about Buddha. And he mentioned a simulation. A Buddha simulation. And I go, what was Buddha's catchphrase? These nuts? And he about stood up and rage humped the air. Like, he's rage humped in the air. I'm like, really, dude? Like you're going to get mad at rage hump the air like a fucking neutered dog who couldn't bust one if he wanted to? Hump the air and shit? And the co-host said, well, he said, these nuts? And I would call the hotline, and I would kind of reel him in a little bit, then I would throw the phrase, these nuts. And they would get mad every time I would call, or I'll mention a gerbil in his ass. Like, is that true? You had a gerbil in your ass? The first time that I really, got him, spun out and shit, you know. Is that true? You were found with a gerbil in your ass? That's when he had Miles Mathis on, you know, for first time in a while, you know. And he goes, go ahead, caller. Isn't that true? You were found with a gerbil in your ass? And both of them went, just like, and I think he's catching on that I'm the one that called and would say these nuts or mention the gerbil in his ass or something like that. The funny part was he had the snake guy on the first time. Okay? I asked the snake guy, do you think the snake would be able to find the gerbil in Jonathan's asshole? And the snake guy went, listen, sir, I'm tired of hearing about snakes going into the wrong hole. And I about and they says, you need Jesus. And it was funny. It was funny, but I got the snake guy to laugh a couple times when I mentioned these nuts, and he would sit there break fucking character at least 3-4 times when I call, you know, like these nuts, and the snake guy would break character, man. He was like just had to move his head aside and laugh. So the snake guy's pretty cool. He's pretty cool, and out of all the co-hosts he had, the snake guy's pretty cool. Jones the snake guy is pretty cool, and he looks kind of laid back, kind of cool, you know. And you could tell he wants to break character whenever the term "these nuts." But besides that, YouTube has a guideline, you know, a community guideline, and we all know that. And they have these policies, which we all know that, which really don't make any sense because there were a few maybe even more than a few channels were removed over a topic of a content that YouTube's content creators have done over the years, And I thought that when I first came onto YouTube, it was about 2011, that you get to explore your own creativity. Not bad. Explore your creativity from here. Lay it all out. Do the video. I remember YouTube, when I first started, they had a part on the website where you could create a animation video, a cartoon video. And they had the tools where you could use it and you could create your own. And I liked that because it was like, you can be very creative by using this tool they had, but now it's like no longer there. It's been it's been about 12 years, since then. But now, when it comes to the community guidelines and certain policies they have, which make no damn sense, Now, I do believe that the guidelines should be, or the TOS, the TOS, and I do believe that if you completely disregard the TOS or the community guidelines when you create your content, your channel can be removed, like completely, big time, big time. And I've created 2 new channels, and because my original one and the second one that I created were removed because the heads of YouTube didn't like anybody to have the ability to push the envelope. Look, creative freedom is part of being human. You create something from an idea and you put it out. You put it out there. And when you create a content, there will be people that would like it, and some will be like, dude. But when it comes to the Buddhism Hotline, it's funny. It is downright funny. It is downright funny because it's comical. It's to me it's a comical. It's a very and it has pushed a few times, but not enough to really get the attention from YouTube's, the head of the platform. But lately, a few viewers were like, "Yeah, you're just probably going to be aware of this," kind of. On the channel. But because it's out of comedy, it's out of, but the thing is, in a way I have a feeling that it kind of changed because you don't hear the N-word as often anymore. You don't hear the N-word like you would have during the first 5 years, But no, the first 4.5 years, and over time, so that things started to change because you don't hear the N word no more, completely, the whole, and the word R star PE has been thrown around a lot, but I didn't like the word being thrown around every 3.5 seconds that you hear the word, But the disclaimer was kind of cool because, like, viewer discretion is advised. Smart thing. I think that should be said in all videos. I think that it should be said, viewer discretion be advised. I do believe that viewers discretion should be advised on this kind of content. I think that should be the smart thing, because if you put viewers discretion be advised, that would definitely be kind of a way to say, look, that'll probably save any creator of content from getting a red flag, getting a strike, getting a ban for about a week or two. If you're of a third strike, gone. I think the term viewers discretion be advised be the smart thing, because I do believe that it would pretty much say, hey, look, there will be things on this program that'll be kind of not for kids. Smart thing, Viewers discretion be advised. Smart thing. I think it should be done on all videos of the Buddhism Hotline, because you'll heard it one time. I think it should be viewers discretion be advised on all videos. That would definitely save the content creator themselves too, because if you put where it's not for kids, not for kids. I think that should be, but I wouldn't say there's kids watching this program. Really, it's mostly adults, dude. It is mostly adults, not kids. And I think by saying that, you're pretty much putting a target on your back, because, like, kids watch the program. Dude, kids do not watch the Buddhism Hotline. It's only adults, And you gotta think, man. You're like, dude, you gotta understand that YouTube has done a lot of shit to creators who try to keep it kind of low key, but able to entertain and educate viewers, because when you think about it, not everybody at YouTube is all up here, okay? They're like Joe Biden, very incontinent and stupid. So, if I was Jonathan Hills and running the Buddhism Hotline, I would continue saying, viewer discretion be advised. Because that would be a smart thing, Smart thing. Viewers discretion must be advised. Alright, guys, this is good old No. This is good old Reverend Ordo, formerly Grandmaster Revan. of the anonymous Mando'Ade sect, Clan Ordo. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in that video. Peace out. Godspeed.